Hi, welcome back to Crates with Zed. Today we're taking a look at all of the Killstreak crates. That's Manco Supply Munition number 91, 84, and 83. We're going to do 10 of 91, 10 of 84, and 5 of 83, because 83 is really expensive. This is coming from a video request from Menetix. Thank you, Menetix, for supporting the channel at the video supporter level. It helps me take losses on crates like this and demonstrate why opening crates like this aren't necessarily a good idea. So thank you, Menetix. Okay, so to start off with, we're looking at munition number 91. This has an 81% chance of getting a Killstreak kit, a 15% chance of getting a specialized Killstreak kit, and a 3% chance of getting a professional Killstreak kit. Now note that these are different from the Man vs. Machine drop rates. Or a Two Cities tour, you get a 100% chance of a Killstreak kit, a 100% chance of a specialized Killstreak kit fabricator, and a 15% chance at a professional Killstreak. So if you're thinking they're the same odds, they're totally not. 15% versus the 3% in this crate is much different, and it's gonna make you think that it's profitable when it actually isn't. So if we look at the gigantic list of items we can get, for the basic Killstreak kits, they're all about a quarter of a key, so those aren't going to be worth our while. We have a Series 1 to 3 Unusual, which averages about 18 keys. For the specialized Killstreak kits, everything's about half a key to 3/4 of a key. And for professional Killstreak kits, everything's at least 2 keys. We're looking at the wrench would be the most expensive at 10 to 12 keys, and then the other ones are kind of hanging around 4 or 3 keys. The worst one would be the Huolong heater, which is just under 2 keys. The cost to open munition number 91 is going to be 1.01 keys, because it's so cheap on the Steam community market. Expected value is only 0.59 keys, so we're losing about 0.42 keys with each crate we open. Very bad margins. Our chance to profit is 3.66%, and our constellation prize chance is 15%, so we're really not going to expect to get anything great here. Our key price in metal is 56.44 refined at the time of recording. And if you're looking to buy keys for cash, Manco.store is an item marketplace that sponsors our videos, and they're currently selling keys for $1.65 US. So if you need any keys for opening crates, they're the place to buy them. That's where I buy all of my keys that I don't trade for. Our unusual tracker's at the bottom. We're opening 25 crates today, so we have a 14.1% chance of getting one unusual, and a very small chance of getting more than one unusual. Let's jump into the openings. Number 1. We get a Killstreak Baby Faces Blaster Kit. That one is worth 0.28 keys, so we lose 0.73 keys. Number 2. We get a basic Killstreak Flare Gun Kit. That one's worth 0.28 keys, so we lose 0.73 keys. Number 3. We get a specialized Killstreak Kit this time. A Vaccinator Killstreak Kit. That's worth 0.72 keys, so we lose 0.28. Number 4. A basic Killstreak Baby Faces Blaster again. That's a loss. Number 5. A basic Killstreak Vaccinator Kit. Number 6. A basic Killstreak Huolong heater. That's worth 0.24 keys. Number 7. We get a basic Killstreak Revolver Kit. That's worth 0.32 keys, so we lose 0.69. Nice. Number 8. We get a specialized Killstreak Loose Cannon. That's worth 0.83 keys, so we lose 0.18. Number 9. Get another basic Killstreak Huolong heater. We lose again. Number 10. Another basic Killstreak Revolver Kit. and so we lose on every single one of those opens. That's kind of what we expect, with the expected value being so low. We don't expect to get anything great unless we get a professional killstreak kit, and even then it's not that great. Next, we're going to take a look at Manco Supply Munition number 84. This one has a different set of killstreak kits, but it's got the same kind of story. The basic killstreaks are about 1/4 of a key, the specialized are about 3/4 of a key, but this one has some more expensive professional killstreak kits. The sticky bomb and minigun are about 20 keys. We've got a direct hit and huntsman at 5 keys, a Kritzkrieg at 10 keys, an ambassador at 5, a frontier justice at 5. Higher end is much better, but because the higher end's better, this one costs more to open. People know that you're searching for these bigger professional killstreak kits. So this one costs 1.26 keys to open, an expected value of 0.69 keys. So we're losing 0.57 keys on this one. So despite this one looking like it's better, the expected value is actually worse. So you're worse off opening this one compared to number 91. Okay, back to the openings. Number 11. We get a specialized killstreak backscatter kit. That one's worth 0.71 keys. Number 12. A basic killstreak frontier justice kit. That's worth 0.22 keys, so we're losing a full key on that one. Number 13. A killstreak huntsman kit. That's worth 0.24 keys, so we lose a key. Number 14. Killstreak backscatter kit. It's worth 0.21. We're losing another key. Number 15. Killstreak huntsman again. We lose another key. Number 16. Killstreak direct hit kit, still worth 0.23 keys, so we lose another key. Number 17. That's a killstreak minigun kit. We lose another key. Number 18. Killstreak Kritzkrieg kit. That's worth another 1/4 key, so we lose another key. Number 19. Killstreak Ambassador. That's worth 1/4 of a key. We lose another key. It's going to be the same story for all of these. Number 20. Killstreak Huntsman. For the 3rd time, we lose another key. So as you can see, this one was basically the same story the whole way through. We lost a key on every one we opened. If we're not getting the professional killstreak kit, we're not making a profit. Again, we only expect the professional killstreak kit 3% of the time, so we'd be lucky to even get 1 in this video. Okay, the last crate here is Manco Supply Munition number 83. This one has the most expensive professional killstreak kits, and that's reflected in its cost to open. This costs 3.44 keys to open. That's 1 key to open and 2.44 keys to buy the crate. The expected value is 1.1 keys, which sounds great, but we're losing 2.34 keys because of the cost to open. So I'd only recommend this crate if you still have some kicking around from when you used to play. It's not worth buying on the Steam community market to try and open. And even if you have some from when you used to play, you're probably better off selling them instead of trying to open them, because it's barely worth your key if you if the cost is 0. Looking at the killstreak kits, we have the rocket launcher kit and the scattergun kit in the basic killstreak section. Those are worth about a key. The rest are worth less. The specialized killstreak kits are worth more. The rocket launcher's worth 2, scattergun's worth 2, sniper rifle's worth 1.5, shotgun's worth 1. So there's some better hits in the specialized killstreaks, but the professional killstreaks is what you're looking for. These are like pricey unusuals. So the professional killstreak rocket launcher kit's worth 36, scattergun's worth 32, sniper rifle's worth 25 to 30, shotgun's worth 18, and then the rest are like 1 to 3 keys. So there's really high upside here, but it's kind of comparable to opening a bad crate and just hoping for a good unusual. there's not a lot to search for here. This is not a good one to open. Please don't waste your money on this. There's a reason I'm only opening 5 of these today. Okay, we're gonna do our last 5. Number 21. That's a Killstreak Extinguisher kit. It's worth 1/4 of a key. We lose 3 keys. Number 22. We get a professional Killstreak. That's great, but it's an extinguisher. That's worth 3 keys, so we even lose on that. We lose 0.2 keys. Number 23. Another Killstreak Extinguisher. We're only getting extinguishers, I guess. 24. Another professional Killstreak kit. Extinguisher. So we lose another 0.2 keys on that one. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can get a 5th extinguisher. We don't get it. We get the Killstreak Gloves of Running Urgently. That's worth 1/4 of a key, so we lose another 3 keys. So looking at the results, we spent 39.89 keys. We made back 13.78 keys. So we lost a total of 26.11 keys. That's a pretty big loss. This might be the worst performing video I've ever done. This is pretty bad. It went kind of as expected because we spent 40-ish keys and we got back less than half of that. That's kind of what we expected from the expected values. So it went as expected. It would have been nice if those 2 professional Killstreak kits were rocket launchers or scatterguns. That would have made the video. But unfortunately, we don't get lucky. It's how it's going to go sometimes. So, yeah. Moral of the story, don't open any Killstreak kits. Not, at least the crates. Don't open any Killstreak crates. Totally not worth it. Don't recommend doing it. If you got linked this video, it's because you asked about it. And yeah, it's a bad idea. Don't do this. These aren't worth it. Maybe if the prices change significantly in the future, like professional Killstreak kits get higher, or the cost to open on these get lower, maybe it's worth it, but it would take a lot. It would take some significant changes for this to be worth it. So I think you can firmly write out 83, 84, and 91 from ever being opened in your inventory, unless you'd like to waste money. As a reminder, if you just go to a casino and gamble, you make back 95% of what you put in. On these, you're making back 50% of what you put in, so it's just significantly worse than just straight up gambling. Don't do these. These are terrible, terrible, terrible bets. Like I said before, Manco.store sponsors this video. If you want to help me open up more crates, buying items from my store is a great way to support the channel. If you do that from the link in the description, you buy from my store or anyone else on Manco.store, making a purchase after clicking that link totally helps support the channel. But yeah, I got lots of stuff listed here. I've got lots of stranges from my trade up. I've got some unusuals, and I go all the way down to the little stuff that I've opened up in my crates. So lots of cool stuff you can buy from me. I've also got a Discord if you want to hang out. We've got a pretty chill community, and you can ask any questions you want about TF2 trading or the economy. You can be a data nerd with me. Lots of stuff to do in my Discord. I've also got YouTube memberships if you want to support the channel that way. There's a bunch of different levels, and I want to give a shout out to everyone who has supported me so far. So for video supporters, we have Ghost, Galaxy, Festive Morgan, and Menetix. Thank you, Menetix, for this video. If you want to make your own video request, if you subscribe at the video supporters level, you can pick any case or crate within reason, and I'll do a video on it. For Clan Pride supporters, we have Fortress demonstrations. If you're a Clan Pride supporter or higher, I'll give you a Clan Pride with my picture on it and say, you're an early Letter Z supporter. I'm only giving out 25 of those, so if you want one, you gotta act fast. For Key supporters, we have Luma JJ, Blue, Afterburnist, Corsho, and Penumbra. And for Refined supporters, we have Mintai, Joey Cheerio, Basil, Liquid Filth, and Hammock. Thank you everybody for being part of the community and for supporting my videos. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching Unprofitable Crate with me. We'll try to do a profitable one next. If you want to see other profitable crates, take a look at the other videos on my channel. I do have ones that you make money on instead of losing money every time. There's some better bets, and I think that if you're taking chances, you should be taking the best chances. I don't think you should be wasting your time on stuff like this. Yeah. Okay. Take care of yourselves out there. Don't gamble. unless you like want to do it for fun, but don't gamble just to waste your money. Don't gamble to make money. It doesn't make sense. I do this as a hobby. Yeah. Okay. Take it easy out there. Bye bye.